Oh, so I can just equip that now. Okay. May as well give it to him. Be my tank. But yeah, this has been a mod that's been tuned over the last 6 years.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually seen anything of it. Then again, until Remake came out, I really hadn't seen much of Final Fantasy VII that wasn't memes.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's surprising. Normally that counter doesn't start until much later, until after this boss fight's over, so that's a little worrying. Ow. The big thing you have to watch out for in this fight is the boss will raise its tail up and do a counter stance. And if you hit it while it does that, it just blows someone up. Yeah, right here. Okay. What happens?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. Does this mean I can just go ham? Question mark? So this was always an interesting fight to just introduce people to the game, because it will only attack the person that it has search scoped.
Well, I guess that's better than it just randomly attacking whoever it wants.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Also, oh dear God, Barrett.
It's fine. Yeah,
The
easy.
only HP that matters is the last one.
Exactly. Two mithril armlets.
Wait, you can just not take loot?
I mean, you can, but you should.
I just saw the take everything option. I'm like, why would you ever not take stuff?
It's more to let you know of, like, what you picked up. Oh, my save point is gone. Oh, but the other thing they added was every character now has like a special passive. Like Cloud's is if he uses the defend action and he's hit by a physical attack, he can counter with different abilities, which is actually kind of cool. Barret has a passive where if he's in the front row and he gets hit by a physical attack, he gains strength. If he's in the back row, he'll regen 6% of his health.
Oh, hi Jesse, who is totally nowhere near as important in this game.
What the fuck? You didn't
Also,
fight this dude again. Is Jesse fighting with us?
Yeah, it looks like you have guest party member Jesse.
Pog? Is all of his stuff just broken? Because we fucked him up earlier?
Yeah, it looks like it's just a fucked up version of him.
I'ma just fuck you up real quick, fam. I do remember when I tried to amateur speedrun this game. I was really disappointed that grenades were so freakishly powerful for such a long period of time. Like the ones you just buy and use from the item menu. Because it's a long time before your characters can even break 300 damage in attack.
And then you can just pay to win with in-game currency.
I mean, you do that through at least completely through Midgar, and then you.
Isn't that like disc 1?
It's a decent chunk of it. I know the game shifts dramatically in how you do damage once Tifa gets a hold of this one weapon that increases her damage dealt if she's like low health or she's inflicted with doom. Because you just slap that on her, you purposely inflict her with doom using an enemy skill materia. And then you use death blow materia. And she'll just rip things apart. I need to swap this to recommended. And we are out of here.
Wait, is that Biggs?
Yeah.
And Wedge.
This is a bad time to trip.
I always remember having the delusion, like, from not knowing anything about 7, that I always thought Midgar was, like, the end game area.
Now
not the beginning of the game.
You just spend a stupidly long amount of time there.
Of course, my first experience with 7 was Dirge of Cerberus, so that didn't help.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, I also wasn't old enough to know what an objectively bad game was, so I enjoyed it anyway.
Fair.
Oh, her legs are so weird.
Yeah, the powerful 1997 graphics.
Yeah, on a character with a dress. I would guess, since this is a hard mod, that if you fought them earlier than you're absolutely forced to, they probably like super hard.
It's not even really a hard mod. It's just a rebalancing. Like, it takes the really broken shit and tones it down. It makes it so that enemies actually have defensive values. So your like hitting damage cap is actually difficult. Like, there was a mid-game boss fight that had like I think around 36k health, and they cranked itself down to 8400 and just upped its defenses.
Yeah, that sounds way more tame.
Yeah, it kind of loses a lot of the fun of hitting max damage when it's really easy to do it.
I can, thanks to Remake, I can actually read all this text in their voices.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, foreshadowing.
Oh, they added that from the original game. That was not there before.
What, that little bit of foreshadowing?
Yeah. This is just some homeless dude.
This is probably the biggest thing I have against Gears of Cerberus 4, aside from the obvious things, is it confused the fuck out of me about anything to do with Midgar.
I mean, this entire thing is just supposed to set up, like, how the city is laid out, and the ID system. But all you really need to know is that it's really just a weird pizza.
Yeah, weird pizza, and each section of the pizza has its own reactor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also that and fuck Shinra.
There's a lot of fucked up things that you learn about in the story once you dig through all the various games. Like, do you want to know who the head of Avalanche is?
Sure, I don't care about spoilers.
Rufus Shinra.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He started Avalanche to get back at his dad.
Wow. And I thought the funniest thing about Rufus Shinra was his name was Rufus.
Nope, as it turns out, he's really nuts. And conniving. Runs in the family. I'm really... Okay, so you have beaten 7R, right?
Well, I don't have it, but I also don't really care about spoilers either way. I've just been watching playthroughs of it.
Well, I'm guessing you know how it ends then.
Vaguely. Like, I know that Zack doesn't die.
I'm really excited to see how that'll play out, because Zack is my favorite character in the entire series. But also, I'm pretty sure he's going to get to watch Aerith die.
He knows Aerith, doesn't he?
Yeah. They were dating, and she's why Aerith likes Cloud. Because he acts like Zack.
That makes sense, even if that's still kind of fucked up because of the way Cloud is.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Even if he gets better.
But Cloud's weird mental state happened because he saw Zack die. So I'm really wondering what'll happen if he sees Zack alive.
Well, considering how he acts with Zack dead, it can only get weirder.
Well, I'm wondering if it's going to cause him to just have a mental breakdown. Hey, Johnny.
I was about to say there's Tifa. So, like, Cloud is still actually a badass, even if he's not actually Zack, despite pretending to be, right?
Well, so for all intents and purposes, he is a member of Soldier because he was experimented on for 5 years and subjected to the same things that they do to soldiers that make them superhuman. So yes, for all intents and purposes, he is a soldier. But one of the things they did in the remake was they specifically went into people in Soldier and the things that happened to them. Because there's that one dude you fight like 3 times, Roche or whatever.
Motorcycle dude.
Yeah, he's just unhinged. And,
So it's more like Zack is more like an exceptionally not fucked up person. Like, not that like he's super normal, but he's an exception in that he isn't super fucked up.
So Zack was already in Soldier. Like, he was, I guess, canonically the strongest person in Soldier? Because he did beat Sephiroth down. And because he was already in Soldier, the experiments that he and Cloud were subjected to that were essentially the same as being in Soldier, he wasn't really affected by it. Whereas Cloud, who hadn't been before, had severe Mako poisoning. Like, he was catatonic. It was really bad. And the only thing that shook him out of it was seeing Zack die.
And then
And then the game starts.
And-
Like, the game starts, I think, 2 weeks after he comes into Midgar. You're cutting out. You're cutting out a lot.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, you just went super robot voice for a bit there.
You did too.
Oh, great. So I did not hear any of that last explanation.
Yeah, said this game, like the original 7, starts like 2 weeks after Cloud watches Zack die. Like, he literally sees him die, takes his sword, and then just strolls into Midgar. Tifa finds him, like, strung out by the train stop. And he just kind of half pieces his mind together.
Wow, so Cloud is really fucked up at the beginning of 7.
Yes. Because, let's see, his personal timeline was 5 years ago, he got to see his childhood hero set fire to his hometown and kill everyone. Then in the aftermath, he was taken by Hojo and experimented on for the next 5 years and left a vegetable. And then just as he leaves his vegetative state, he watches his best friend get murdered. Not doing too well right there.
And then the first thing he does in the game is, let's help some eco-terrorists blow up a reactor.
It's like, you know what? Let's just go blow some shit up. Sometimes it's therapeutic.
Cloud, not a paragon of life choices.
I mean, the sad part is none of that was even his fault. And then after that whole incident, Hojo experimented on all the survivors, turned them, did the same thing that he did to Cloud and Zack, and they became Sephiroth clones. And then Shinra took employees and put them into the town to make it look like nothing happened. That's why when you go visit it later, people are like, I've lived here all my life and I don't know who you are.
Like, it surprises me because I didn't know, but it doesn't surprise me that Shinra did it because Shinra's fucked up and because Hojo was a supreme dirtbag.
Hojo's the real villain of the game.
That's one good thing Dirge of Cerberus showed me is Hojo is just supreme garbage.
Hojo is literally the reason for the entirety of everything that happens in the game. He's the reason that Aerith is the last ancient. He's the reason Sephiroth exists. He's the reason Soldier exists. He's the reason that all of the people in Soldier are
Fucked up.
Yeah. Like, they really don't play it up enough in the original when you kill Hojo, but it's actually like one of the more important things that he's dead.
And that's not even mentioning the retcon stuff. Wait, actually, is it canonical even without Dirge that Hojo did the shit to Vincent?
Yeah.
Just add another thing on the list of reasons that it's good that Hojo was dead.
Like, The things that he's done to every character in the game is so far-reaching.
This is after seeing you mess with materia before. This is just funny to see. Just like, hey, here's your materia tutorial. Completely resetting your materia that you already had.
That was the other thing that they modified with this mod was originally materia really didn't have a large effect on your stats, but it definitely does in this mod.
The fuck?
Because you talk to him like he's 5, he just gets pissed and knocks you down. Oh, that's great. Okay. Interesting. Tifa has auto life. She has death blow? What?
What?
Nani?
That seems broken.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright,
Like, did they figure you're gonna give it to her anyway? Just give it to her for free?
I'm just shocked they give it to you this early. Nice.
Say, hi, here's Tifa. She's broken.
Let's just start the game off, breaking the game over my knee. Let's fucking go, dude.
You said this was balanced.
I said rebalanced. Granted, you don't have all the
other bells and whistles that go with Tifa Deathblow.
What? How do you get? Why do you get that so early? Is this a debate?
Are they gonna have Yuffie steal materia or something?
I mean, you can get past that. You'll... Okay, these are definitely... Okay, yeah. They nerfed grenades. They halved their damage. I'm shocked. Interesting. That's a pretty large cut. I'm gonna go with no. I'm sorry, did I just see that right?
You saw that right.
Beginner's Hall 2 Turbo Edition. What is New Threat? New Threat is a mod. Alright.
Thanks for that game.
Formula changes. Enemy attacks me long range. Sense HP limit increased. Hey! Magic ignores M barrier. Great. Oh, back row is a lot weaker than before. Okay. That's unfortunate.
What the fuck is sadness?
It's a status effect you have that you will take less damage from enemies, but you will also get less LB bar.
I was going to say, well, let's just spoil all the characters, except if you're playing a mod of Final Fantasy VII, you've probably already played Final Fantasy VII.
Expanded features. Don't believe it's lies.
It's because we're totally not familiar with the concept of a mimic.
Alright. That is